Hello, everybody. Welcome to Thursday. I was just pawing through my doodads to see what I wanted to use tonight, and I think I'm gonna use some iridescent pastel gems. So, whoever gets here first, let me get over to comments. Let me know. Today is Thursday, right? Yeah, April 11th. So once I see some eyeballs, just let me know. Hey, Lisa. So I'm assuming you can hear me. Because yay, I don't have the feedback like that I was getting from my iPad and my phone. And I did write to StreamYard yesterday and said, hey, whoever fixed that, awesome, thanks. All right, cool. Yay. All right. So tonight I only have a couple things. Hi, Rosemary. Hi, Cynthia. I only have a couple things to talk about. Hey, Sharon, you're here too. Awesome. Um, and then we'll get right to it. And I'm only making 2 different cards tonight because it's been a week. Like, there's just been a lot going on. So, and there isn't always time for all the things, right? Hey, Jamie Gibbs, it is Thursday night, and Sue's here. Awesome. So retirement sale started. We had the retirement list a couple weeks ago, 2.5, something like that, weeks ago. The sale on stuff actually started this Tuesday. So that's when some stuff was, up to 60% off. A lot of it was 50% off. I was kind of surprised to see that. So things are already running out. I'm noticing more so stamp sets are running out. So they used to say they would keep making them, but at this point, when it's like a month away, they won't. It's always while supplies last. So that sale started. Don't forget about the price increases that I posted. When I go down, I'll show this again. So just to keep in mind, I put in another order today and just got a bunch of more envelopes. And I went through and pawed through my colored card stock and got like 4 more packs of that. Anything that I had half a pack or less, I just went ahead and got another one. So whatever. And then I got an email today. Paper Pumpkin is going up. And hi, Deborah. Hi, Sandy. Awesome. I'm guessing Julie will be here soon. Maybe. Hopefully. Paper Pumpkin. Yeah, it says it's going up to $25 shipped. And I was like, I think it's already $25. So then I went and looked, and no, it must be like $24.50 now, because at least in Maryland, when I do the 6% tax. So it's $25 shipped plus tax. So for Maryland, ours are going to be $26.50. And that's only if you go month to month. So if you buy the, subscription for, man, my eyeballs are itchy. If you buy the subscription for a couple of months at a time or a whole year or whatever, those prices are going up May 1st. So get some before May 1st if you haven't already, if you want to do that. Otherwise, it's going to be another couple of maybe 50 cents or something more. I don't know. Depends on your tax bracket, right? Or your district. So that's that. Paper share. Don't forget, I'm doing my paper share. I've got that posted on my blog. I don't remember if I put the link in the description here. I might have to go back and edit this. So to go to my blog post, but that have till the end of the month, and just email me to sign up, right? So email me at ToniStamps@yahoo.com. And then finally, hey, Marlene and Penny. Penny's here. Penny, I've got to go through that pile of pictures I was telling you about, and then I'm going to be shipping your package to you. So that'll be coming soon. New catalogs are starting to arrive. So I've heard from a couple people between yesterday and today. So like local around here, Maryland anyway, people are starting to get them. So that is a lot faster than I expected. I thought, because I just got my box of catalogs that I ordered. I got them on Tuesday, I think, Monday or Tuesday. I think Tuesday. And but that's better, right? So I'm glad that people are getting them early. I thought it wouldn't be till the 3rd week of April. So anyway, Penny, you don't need a catalog. I don't remember if I don't think I put you on the list because I knew you were going to get your own. So, all right. Yeah, my eyeballs itch because my car's yellow. You're right, Jamie. It is. And I just noticed that when I parked and I shut the door because, we're supposed to get some rain later. And I was thinking, I hope this rain washes this yellow junk off my car. All right, so let's get down to it. So this, just a real quick recap, was the price increase. And I have already posted this picture on my page, so it is there. But this one was the one that concerned me the most. Cardstock colors and then the envelopes. Basic white only. I didn't even pay attention. I don't know if the clear envelopes went away or how much they went up. No longer going to have very vanilla envelopes. So remember that. And actually, I think those may either be on low inventory or they may have run out. I can't remember. So, hey, Peggy. So anyway, just keep this in mind. You know, sale stuff and the price increases, like, get stuff while you can, right? All right, so tonight I really wanted to use this old-timey telephone. I thought it was cute. Made me think of the one we had. You know, those things weighed at least 12 pounds. I don't know. But we had the old clunky black one growing up. Now, your card can be as simple as this. I got this from my upline. So, but it's cute. Just, you know, this was a note card, like the pre-cut folded note cards. Just stamp, add some hearts, 2 colors. Like, cute enough. So we're going to do something else. And then I'm going to bring in a Latte Love. I'm thinking this greeting. And I just got these Thanks and Beyond die. So this is the one that every quarter now with Paper Pumpkin, they're coming out with a die set that's good for, like, that coordinates with the next 3 months worth. So this one is for April, May, June, I think. So this right here, this butterfly coordinates with the kit that just billed yesterday. It just went, you know, got charged yesterday. And this is like a partial cut butterfly, like the wings, and then this cuts out the whole thing. And then this label. So I cut a couple of these, and I think they're really going to be too big for what I wanted, but we'll see. And then these words, thanks. So just to show you, like, how that's pretty big. Like, it's, you'll see, this is probably too big for what I wanted, but I thought we'll bring in some of that. And this is $12, by the way. So, and you have to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber. If you're not, just let me know, because I can get it. Hey, Di. So, yeah, Jamie, it's cute. Sadly, this is not carrying over. So, I'm undecided yet whether I'm going to keep it or not. I think I am, because I've got some paper from another company that has, like, these old-timey telephones all over it, like a 6x6 pack. So I'm probably going to keep it. But all right, let's do our first one. So I wanted a big card because I wanted to show off more of this paper. So this is that masterfully made paper, which I just love, and the ripped up bits. So I thought, you know, I could use that side, but I really like this. I like all the colors. So I wanted to make a very big square card. So I've got Berry Burst here, 5.5 by 11. Score that at 5.5. And then I've got my DSP piece. This should be 5.25 by 5.25. Yep. So this we're just going to glue down flat. And I like it this way. For some reason, I like the rips, like, on top. And to me, that's how it looks. Like, this just seems upside down to me. And I mean, I guess it's to each their own, but yeah, I'm doing it that way. And if you didn't have designer paper, you could certainly emboss a piece. You know, I'm always a fan of tone on tone. Let's get this right down here. And that looks straight enough. And then 5.25 by 5.25 for the inside. And I just refilled my glue the other day, so it's going to be wanting to really slide out of there. All right, now I am going to have to make an envelope for this if I want to actually mail it, and that's okay. I'm not going to make that right now, but I'm pretty sure I've done a video where I made a big envelope like this. All right, then we've got Berry Burst, 3.75 by 3.75, and then Basic White, 3.5 by 3.5. Then we need a scrap of paper. So just get a scrap and we're going to stamp our envelope. So I'm going to stamp and then hand cut not my envelope, the telephone. Ugh. Hey, Gail. So let's do that. We've got our big phone and I need a piece of my craft foam. You could also use your silicone mat if you have that. All right, now I have not put ink on this yet because, like I said, didn't have a whole lot of time this week. But I want to do this in Pretty Peacock. Any of these colors would work, but I think this greenish blue is Pretty Peacock. So I'm going to go with that. And who remembers when we used to have the colored phones anyway, not the just the old-timey black ones? We were so excited. Oh, I think I really got this one good. This might be a redo. Oh, okay. But do you see what I mean? Like, I thought all that was going to end up on my... how'd that little dot end up there? You know what? I'm going to put a gem there. The nerve. All right. I'll deal with that later. I might have to run an eraser over it or something. Nope, it's not on the bottom. Okay, I think I got rid of it. We'll see. All right, now the handset. But yeah, remember when the phones? Oh, Peggy, your pink princess phone. Yeah, I remember we got those. So we didn't have phones until we moved. We left our one neighborhood. We were, I want to say 13 or something. And the rooms that we got had phone jacks, but they were still like wires in the wall. So I figured out how to cut the wire and install like the plug-in. We went to Radio Shack and, got the outlet thing. Because of course we asked my dad we want phones. And he was like, no, you don't need phones. Well, we used to go to the mall all the time anyway. So my sister and I were like, we'll just do this ourselves. So with a butter knife and a pair of scissors, I got the phones working. Shouldn't have been doing that. But we decided, we had to have phones. So we tried to buy these Pretty Princess phones. Although ours were like, every time we picked it up, it made a clicking noise. I think we got them at Kmart or something. It was good times, but definitely shouldn't have been doing that. It was a learning experience. All right, I'm going to cut this out. Oh, but that year, so the radio station at Christmas time used to do like a thing like, we're going to give away, $500 shopping spree for Christmas, whatever. Well, all our friends are like, they only give it to people with sob stories. So we thought this would actually work, Oh, we just moved to this house and our parents won't let us have phones. So we really need phones. Like, we didn't realize it's for like people that really need it, not just because we wanted it, So we didn't get them. We didn't win the radio station. I think that was B104. You remember that, Jamie? Di probably remembers that too. We were heartbroken. Then we realized years later, like, we had no business asking for that. Dumb. All right, getting this cut. And then I'm going to make a little background on the other white piece. So that's just not so stark. But I love this. You can make this any color you want. All right, let's do this. So we're going to put this right here. And this is what I was saying earlier. Like, I think the pieces I cut were too big. So from these dies, that's too big. So what I want, though, I want to make a little background. And I'm going to use a different color still. So we've got all these colors to tie in. And I think I'm going to go with Lemon Lime Twist. What am I? Oh, and WAVA. You're right. That was another one. Lemon Lime Twist. All right. Oh, we had the yellow phone on the wall, Penny, at our first house. Yep. That was our, wasn't it called Goldenrod or something? That was our kitchen color. That, and then there was the green, and then the burnt the brown. There was like 3 colors in our neighborhood. All right, so I want this phone cord, but it's just going to be for decoration or pattern, really. But yeah, our clicky phones that we got, we used that as kind of like a way to talk, because Tracy's room was like across the, like down the hall and around the corner. So I would pick up my phone and you would just hit the little button, the, what do you call it, to get the dial tone? I even forget what. But her phone would click. So then she would know, pick hers up, and then we could sit there and talk all night. It was stupid, but that's what we did. All right. So a little bit of background. And I want to clean this off because I am going to use this later. And we'll glue this on. Yep, wall phones with the stretch cord. Yeah, back, like growing up, we didn't have, this is before unlimited calling. Like, and our parents were, they were not about to pay for unlimited calling. So every time we made a phone call, my dad would make a little tick mark on the calendar, and that he would take it out of our allowance. 6 cents for each phone call. We're like, how cheap can you be? All right, I'm going to glue this flat. But when we moved and got our phones, they had switched to unlimited. So thank goodness for them. All right. Ooh, I just saw this ick. I need a little sanding block. That wouldn't have been good. See how quick this glue dries? Jeez. All right, now let's try it again. And now we're going to put my favorite. I want this to go here, and we're going to use a wobbler. I thought it would be cute to have the wobble just on the handset and to cut them separately, but my wobbles are too big. So we're going to have the whole phone wobble. So yeah, I got these. They're called Mini Action, but they're just too big. So I wanted, like one piece of this would have to be behind the phone handle. And can you just see that it's just not working? It's just too big. So I'm just going to have to put the wobbler on the whole thing. So I do this part on the item, and I add more glue. See how my glue was making an air bubble? All right, so I'm just going to put this like right in the center, hold it down. Oh, who remembers hamburger phones? I think Dave had a hamburger phone, and he still had it when I started dating him. I don't know what happened to it, though. It was shaped like, a tiny little hamburger. Oh, all right, now let's put more glue on this, and then we're going to put our, I like to just hold it in place so it's flat. All right, that's good. Oh, I want it to be, yeah, I don't mind that it's a little wonky. That's cute. Bring, bring. All right, so I need a little greeting, and the one like this is clearly not going to work. Even if I put it under here, ugh, too much. So let me put this pretty peacock back. We're going to pick just a little greeting. I'm guessing hi or hello. What's closer? What's this say? This says ring. Oh, I don't want to say that. All right, let's do hello. And we'll just pick a little scrap. And this time I'm going to go Berry Burst. So we get yet another color. Hey, Joy. I said hi to your sister earlier, and I said, oh, I'm sure Julie will be here soon. Good to see you. All right, so we've got our Berry Burst. Yeah, I think stamping this in black and then having like some clear embossing, that would really make it look old-timey. All right, let's just do our little ripped edges. And then I can pop this up and it won't interfere with the wobble. And then we'll put some gems on. So yeah, we ended up getting a new truck last weekend. We got a Kia Telluride. But we got to take it back already because there was a big old scratch. I mean, we noticed it before we left the dealer, but now we got to drive back like next Wednesday and drop it off. Hey, Rose. Awesome. You guys are you're still hanging out. So here I've got a 5.5-inch square card. Now let's put some gems on here. So I wanted to use these iridescent pastel gems. These are Calypso Coral, Balmy Blue, and Gold. And I'm trying to think, like in the light, I think I'm going to use the gold ones. I was hoping this Balmy Blue would be similar enough, but that's going to work on the next card because the next card we're doing Lost Lagoon, and that's a closer match. All right, so I can cover up this whoopsie, and then I can add 2 more right there. So we'll do a big one, and then we'll do a little one here. Where'd my glue go? Here, and then another big one. Ooh, yeah, the ring, ring, ring. That would be a good background too, Jamie. You're right. Yeah, but cute. And I feel like I maybe could have doubled up on this, but I think it's cute and huge. Like, I still love it. But all right, so that's our first one with a little wobble wobble. Then I wanted to make a circle easel card. Now, I know I've done these before, but on a smaller scale. So I wanted to make something that would fit in a medium envelope. So this, I was hoping for a 4¼ inch circle. And let me just tell you, I use my Creative Memories circle cutting system. Hi, Leslie. I love this. This is my favorite circle cutters ever. So if you use the same system, I use the very small, and there's a piece of plastic that has like the sizes, but this is 20 years old. I lost that. I don't know where it is. So I use the smallest circle, and I originally used the medium and the large blades, and it's like 4.5 inches. Yeah, or 4 3/8. So these were too big, so I recut. And that reminds me, I grabbed the wrong pile. So here we go. So you need 3 circles, and I cut these out with the medium blade. So the medium blade and then the small blade. So you get layers. So same circle, different blades. All right. And if you have the Creative Memory system, you know what I mean. If not, you use whatever circles you want. But yeah. Oh, put this away. Yeah, I love the wobble cards too. All right, so we've got 3 circles, Lost Lagoon, and they're all the same size. So when I cut these, I always get like a lip, and I like to just flatten that down. Sometimes you'll notice that on some die cuts too, and like the back sides of them. So I like to just flatten everything down. So these are going to be like just under 4¼ inch circle. All right, so we've got our 3 pieces, circle, easel, card. So first circle, this is going to be the inside of our card. And before I do anything, I'm going to glue my layering circle in here. All right, so right side up. Okay. Now we need the 2 other circles. These are to make the easel part. So this one we have to score this so that the card can actually bend up a little. I think previously I had done it on this one, on the bottom part, and then it doesn't lay right when you open it. So we want to do it on the top. And I'm going to just score, like, you just need a little bit to give it some room to grab on. So let's say, what is this? This looks like a 1/2 inch. Yeah. That might even be too much, but it's okay. Oh, no, that'll work. So just put your circle into your scoring thing and score it down at a 1/2 inch. All right. So this part is going to attach to the front of our card. So let's fold it over and burnish that. And then I want to fold it back. And at this point, it doesn't matter top or bottom. So I'm just going to get them all together. Oh, you know what? I need to score this again. I need 2 score marks. We need the, oh Lord, now I got to get this back in here in the right way. Because we need this like scored 1/2-ish. All right, that looks like it's about right. So let's go 2 1/8. All right, so this, whoopsie, this one's going to fold like that, right? So you see how we're going to get our easel card to stay up like that? So I just want to put glue on the back of this. And like I said, right now there's no top or bottom. So I could just hold these together and then squeeze. And then I'm going to get the extra glue out of here. All right. So our card is going to go like that. Maybe can you see from the side how that's going to fold up and be our easel? So we want this piece glued right on top. Actually, you know what? Let's just put glue on this part so we don't get it where we shouldn't. And then I can still just hold everything. Make sure everything's lined up. So we've got 3, 4, we're going to have 5 layers of cardstock here. Let's see now how that's going to make our easel fold up. I love it, even though it's a circle. And then we'll put something in here to be our stopper. So it'll like stay up in place. I love it. And I like that this is more like a regular size. There's going to be more room to write. The other one I made was teeny tiny. All right, now this paper, you may not recognize it, but it is from the coffee pack. The Little Latte. Because my idea here is telephone call and cup of coffee. And then we're going to add our greeting that says, hello there, let's catch up. So I want this, I don't care if it's straight or not. So I'm going to purposely try to put it at an angle. All right, that's good. I didn't want to try to make it, you know, perfectly straight up and down or across, because that would drive me nuts. Oh, for cute. So that's going to slide right up like that. And then we're going to do our greeting in Lost Lagoon. And we do need to stamp another telephone, so don't think I have forgotten about that. I just wanted to get the base of this card together. Thanks, Di. Oh, so cute. All right, let's catch up. So again, this, the die cut that I thought I would use here, this is also too big. So all good intentions, but like if I put that there, we only have a tiny little bit of room to write in. So I'm just gonna have to use these for something else. And I could have put the thanks here, but that doesn't go with my theme of hello there. Let's catch up. All right. So let's do that. Oh, cute, cute, cute. I feel like that's a little bit crooked. And this time I'm going to cut. All right. And I'm going to add some foam tape across the whole back of this. So let me get my widest. Oh, yeah. So dollar store foam to the rescue. That's probably like a 1/2 inch wide or something. I don't know. All right. So let's at least get this set up to hold our easel card up. Oh, I'm loving this. So that can go like right there. And that's going to stay. That's going to hold it. I love it. All right, let's do another telephone. And this will work, I think. Oh, actually, you know what? This one I wanted to... I'm going to do the pieces separate. So, all right, Lost Lagoon again. And if you wanted to do black or a different color phone, that's up to you. All right. All right, let's do this. Ugh. Push, push, push. Got a little extra ink, but that's okay. Now this time I also wanted to stamp this cord. Actually, let's bring in a different piece. Handset and then cord. All right, let's do that. And then, nope, still gonna have to do the cord separate. All right, that's that. And clean these off. This is something I probably should have cut ahead of time. Stamped and cut ahead of time, but you know what? It goes quick. Like this is a pretty... I think the cord's going to be the trickiest. But even then, not crazy bad. All right. I can't tell if it's raining yet or not. Oh, and you guys, I just now realized, so Diane called me the other day. So when she was watching the video last week and she won the little mini album, my prototype, she said she was watching, but she had the volume off. And I was like, you know, just talking. I'm like, okay, I don't know how you know what I'm saying then. So she told me, and I didn't realize this, that I guess it's from StreamYard. But when my live is going, it's got like the words or the closed caption is turned on. I had no idea it was doing that. So that is cool. Oh, funny. Lily Tomlin for sure. One ringy dingy. But I had no idea that must be a StreamYard thing. So that's kind of cool. And I hope it's doing it on YouTube as well. I don't know why it would not. So you guys will have to let me know if it does the closed caption on both the lives. Because I really thought it was like doing it after the fact, like after it processes the video. But I think because of the streaming software, they are doing it. But I thought that was interesting. I did not know that was happening. Because I can't watch live when I'm on this end. All right. All right. Now this. Oh, this isn't going to be bad at all. So just go slow. Slow-ish. Now, do you see how it looks like there's a lot of little bumps and like on this string? That is because of the photopolymer, how the ink beads up. I think if I use this more, that kind of goes away. But that's what that is. You won't find that happening on red rubber stamps. It really is only on the photopolymer ones because of the way the ink sits. All right, I gotta kind of pay attention a little bit, and I'm not going in all those nooks and crannies, only some of them. I feel like I need a third hand sometimes. Sorry if my hand's getting in the way. All right, let's go. Guess we can go down here. And then I lost my end. Oh, here we go. And we're almost to the end. Which reminds me, we're like halfway through the month. I only have 2 more Thursdays before we get to the end of the month. So just to remind you guys, you know, I did put a link to the retirement workshop and to the blog post that has all those details. And I will have to go back because I don't think I put the link to my paper share because that has its own blog post. All right. And for those of you that are getting your catalogs, like, at least you can see them. So you'll see there's no single page with all the designer papers now. They're all on their own page, but at least the pictures are bigger. But there's a lot of change with this catalog. All right, and now I wanted to bring in this coffee cup because that was the whole thing, right? Phone and coffee. That's catch up. So let me, actually, you know what? I'm going to back this on a little scrap of white because I want this to be a little bit sturdier. And this is just from the designer paper. And if you have a different coffee set, you just stamp whatever. And maybe yours will be a smaller cup. Maybe it would fit better on this card. We do have the little teacup, little coffee mugs in the dies, but you know, they're like that big. And I thought it would be like too much, like too small. Cynthia, such a tedious thing to fussy cut. I know, I usually don't do this much, especially on one card. But like with this phone set, that's like you have to either just stamp it or hand cut it. All right, so we've got all our bits and pieces. Oh, this is coming together. I love it. So I want to glue this on here and then have the phone. Let's see. So that's going to go like that. And then we will, let me glue this on the, ooh, look at all that glue boogery. So let's do this on the handle first so we see where it's going to land. Oh, and I suppose I could have had that hanging off this way. Nope, I don't want it hanging off because it's got to fit in the envelope, 4 1/4. So I can't really have anything hanging off sideways. It could hang up. Well, no, I could put it in the card sideways. So yeah, we can go this way. Have that there. Okay, popping up. I only had this sketched out. I didn't have how it was actually going to be laid out. All right, so let's do this. A little foam tape here. And this part doesn't matter if it's like right side up, really. Like, I can go like right there. And then my phone. I'm going to drag this down some, like right here. So just going to pull it and glue this flat. And then pop my phone up and the card. And then we're going to add some gems. So think about like, ooh, I think the idea to take away from this too is the design of the circle easel card, because you could certainly make this whatever, not a telephone, but just the base and those measurements. I think that'll give you a lot of, you'll get a lot of mileage out of that. Oh, this is cute. Cute, cute, cute. And then this will go right there. Ugh. And I could have picked either the yellow cup or the blue, but I didn't want it all blue. But I really like that circle easel. And we're just going to finish it off with some of the gems. And I am going to use the blue ones. Actually, let's get all this gooky off of here. Oy. All right, let's do 1, 2, 3, and I might add some more. But yeah, Cynthia, you're right. It is fussy cutting for sure. And I used to never do fussy cutting, but last couple of years, it doesn't really bother me. I don't know what's changed, because certainly my patience has not increased for things. Oh, but I love this. Hello there. Let's catch up. So stinking cute. So I only have the 2 cards tonight. Peggy. Tony made a good call with this one. But But yeah, I did not even make any with like the typical black phone, like the old timey. But I hope you like them. And again, if you don't want the telephone, at least take the big card idea and you know, use what you have. Use something else. And it's going to be tricky to get a picture, but I will get a picture of it and laying sideways to see, so that we see all the bits and pieces. Remember, we scored it on the top. When I did it on the bottom last time, this part was like propping the card up, so it was sitting up. It was just weird. So that's that. Oh, Penny, you froze? Well, I hope you got back. Like, oh, Julie does your fussy cutting for you. That's nice. That's we have our own fussy cutters. All right. So yeah, we're out early today. Next week I'm gonna do stippled roses. I'm gonna be using the stippled roses. That, and there's a bunch of other bundles from the mini catalog. Excuse me, that are carrying over to the big catalog, but they are not going to be at the bundle price in the new catalog. So it's like the ice cream set, anything on the retired list that had 3 asterisks, the stippled roses, the ice cream set, something else, maybe the cow bundle, and there's like a bunch of them. So look through those retired lists. So they are carrying over, but no longer at the 10% savings. So that's why I'm going to show it like tonight, or I mean next week, because if you want to get it, you might as well get it while you can still save some, 10%. 10% is better than 0%, right? Penny, who knew? Thanks, you guys. All right, so I will see you next week. And then I'm trying to convince Gail and Sue maybe if they'll stamp with me the last day of the month. So maybe I can guilt them into it. But we'll see. Hopefully. All right. Have a good week, you guys. Bye.